Hey, good morning everyone. It has been a while since I did a Zuni waffle garden update and a little herb update, so I figured I'd go ahead and tell you what's going on. So when I went back to California, my neighbor was kind of checking on my stuff, but I forgot to leave this water valve open. So this used to be the chocolate mint. Completely devastated. It was very prolific. It had taken over the entire bin. Got killed because we had some of our hottest days while I was gone, and it wasn't getting any water, so it dried out to a puck. I could have lifted this whole thing with the pinky, basically, right? But I've been watering it, been faithful, and patience is being rewarded because this plant is now bouncing back 100%. I was going to come here and snip off all of the stalks and such because they felt really dry to me. However, after I just kept on watering it, they actually kind of gained a lot of their moisture and their bendiness back. So if we look up here, you'll see that there's leaves coming off of here as well. And so it's probably a good thing I did not cut all those back, because I have green popping up all over the place. So chocolate mint died. This time not on purpose, still bounced back anyways, thankfully. My plant ICU is going great. This thing keeps on getting knocked over now because it has such a large canopy compared to how much soil's in the bottom. I'll probably need to transplant this soon. The aloe is doing great. It's probably doubled in size in the past few weeks. Very healthy. You know, I thought that this wouldn't like water, but it's not that it doesn't like water, it doesn't like being soggy. So I've kept it in the crazy high draining soil that it came in, and that's been the best thing to have done for it. Rosemary, doing awesome. It was just a teeny tiny plant when I brought it over here, and now look at it. I come back in here and just pop one of these off, go give it to my daughter so she can sniff it constantly, but chew on it a little bit. That's one of the reasons I even started this, is because I really wanted my girl to have fresh food, fresh stuff, to just taste it and see what it's like. Blueberry, also doing great. It's kind of slow growing, I guess, compared to what I thought, but it has not died, and that is the point of this entire little area here. Asparagus, still a giant fern. Hasn't really thrown off any more asparagus though, so I'm just continuing to let it get as large as it can to store the energy for next year. Onions are doing fabulously. Those onions are probably 2 feet long. Never seen anything like that in the store. This pepper, it keeps on getting munched on by the dogs for some reason. You can see like this up here, and it's not doing the best, but it's way past pepper time. It's getting really, really cold here, and peppers love the high heat. This succulent at the bottom continues to spread. I've actually seen seeds of it pop over all over the yard, so that's really exciting because it's one of my favorite plants I've found here that's native. Just came out of nowhere, boon from heaven or what have you. And it is being symbiotic with this bush. Sage plants are continuing to fight. They and I are struggling. They're trying to live, I'm trying to kill them. That's pretty much how the gardening dance goes. I'm confident that I'll be able to start harvesting this, make some dishes soon. There are 5 of them. 1 has died, the other 4 are doing great. This one didn't appear to be doing too good compared to the others, but upon closer inspection, it just made a different choice. It's decided to create brand new growth from the dead center of the root ball. That's fine, whatever it needs to do to stay alive and give me some sage. So this is the other sage that's pretty much dead, to me anyways. It looks totally dead. However, if that chocolate mince taught me anything, it's to have faith, don't give up. Sometimes the plant can just send up new stuff and it'll bounce back amazingly. So I'm just watering it faithfully and hoping. Here's the strawberry plant in the no-dig bed garden here. The runner sets are starting to really spread. We've got spreaders in all directions now. And so by next summer, this entire bed will be taken over by strawberries. It could be quicker if I would take the strawberries that it was producing off, so more energy went to spreading. But my daughter rolls in here, and I get to watch her like hunt through the garden for red strawberries, and it's just an amazing feeling, so I ain't worried about it. This year I'm really trying to stay on top of weeds and stuff too, because last year was just really bad. So although these look just like a tiny grass, if we go in there and pull it up, it has quite a sizable root system. And these will be very difficult to remove later in the summer, so now's the time. Something's missing from here, and it would be that giant mysterious flower. This one here. It was here. It was doing great. Came back. Both of them were dead. Lying here on the ground. So if we look at it, it's been chewed on. You see that? The root system was completely severed by teeth. And there's little scratch marks on it. And they were just laying on their side. And so a few days later, the dogs were digging in my garden, and that's a huge no-no. They get nervous when they're even around the Zuni waffle garden because I yelled them to not come in here. I could gate it up, but it's better to learn obedience, right? So, this has now popped up. There is some vermin, a predator of my plants, burrowing around in here and messing with my stuff. I swear if it starts eating my onions and I come back and my thyme plant is just disintegrated, I'm not going to be happy. Speak of the devil and she shall appear. Little one woke up, rolling out here. Hi. You gonna eat some herbs this morning? You wanna go pick some thyme? Let's go. I know you like using the back area, don't you? Careful. There's the thyme. You may. Yeah, so that is some sort of animal that's dug in. It wasn't here last time, I know. Hopefully it doesn't kill our stuff. Yeah, it's an animal.
Did you see all the paw prints of all the birds? Right there.
You'll have to show me. I haven't seen it.
It looks like chicken things, so I think it's those cluckers or whatever.
Oh, the
Chuckers.
oh gosh, yeah, I forget what they're called. Grouse.
Yeah.
We need to get you a sandbox, little one. Chives are doing great. They're going to flower and everything. Time to get some more seeds. They look a lot different than the other ones, but at the same time similar form. Like it just looks like a firework. Kaboom! Oh, thank you, kiddo. Appreciate it. I cleaned this drip tube with a toothbrush to get all the mineral buildup off, and lo and behold, water started going to the thyme, and now it's growing.
Plants need water.
What? So here, the chive is... What are you doing? Oh! Thank you. You throwing dirt at me? Anyways, this chive is demonstrating to us what's called pendulous manner of spreading seeds. So a plant normally stands up like this, and in chive's case, or in pendulous style cases, it gets heavy. Hey, thanks. It gets heavy, drops over like this the length of the shoot, lays on the ground, and then once the seed pods come and spread, it'll drop here, and then it will spread the width that is equal to the height of the stalks. Are you just going to do that entire pile? I think so, huh?
Mama?
Go throw some dirt at Mama.
More.
Oops.
Hi.
The native flowers are popping up and spreading as well. These ones, careful, that has tons of thorns. What are you doing, you silly girl? You trying to poke yourself on the thorns? Yeah, it's spiky. These blue flowers have thorns all over them too. Pretty much all the desert plants have thorns. That's why I love that succulent I found, because it's thornless and beautiful. This one has amazing colors though. Such a light sky blue. Careful, it has thorns on it. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Nice, that's how you stir stuff. Whoa, geez. You're right, that's totally a flock or something. Passed through here. Everyone around here says, those are good eating. Everyone around here must be hunting. Yeah, look at all the footprints. Where? Look down. Look down.
I'm like, why are you so interested in sand, Dad?
Hey, thanks for watching the Zuni Waffle Garden update. I sure appreciate you watching my videos. I know they're very random. That's the thing about the homestead, I guess, is every day is something different. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend and it treats you well. We'll be talking to you soon. Oh, I forgot one thing. A test. One of the things I've been doing for the Zuni Waffle Garden is trying to use my own amendments if possible, like make the no-dig garden soil with it rotting over time and stuff. A golf course cut and filled this with its grass clippings for me. It has sat here in the sun, not moving at all, for 3 months. So it was full all the way to the brim in a heaping pile. If we look all the way down there now, it's less than half. The amazing thing about it is the heat being generated still. It smells very odd, like decomposing matter. Look at how ashy this is. It's pretty much ready to be added to the soil.